the assembly created this sort of immersive Washington, D.C. kind of education.
It was the first time I met Armenians from all over the place, and it was real interesting.
But it also really whet my appetite for politics.
My entire experience was a list of firsts. The first time I got to live in a dorm, the first time I'd ever been to Washington, D.C.
My name is Zaven Sinanian. I'm a Superior Court judge with the Los Angeles Superior Court.
I'm currently working at Pixar Animation Studios. I'm a producer here for feature films.
My name is Ara Najarian, and I'm currently the mayor of the city of Glendale, California.
I work at Lehman College of the City University of New York. I am provost and senior vice president for academic affairs and professor of English.
The Armenian Assembly was the first organization to offer a professional internship in our nation's capital. It offers a unique opportunity to learn firsthand how democracy works in practice and how policy is made in Washington. The program is a testament to the Armenian Assembly's long-term investment in the future by training the next generation of leaders.
The internship program changes your perspective on what Armenians are capable of.
We start out coming out of our parents' homes or coming out of a sort of a cloistered college environment, and then we realize there's this huge dialogue to be had, and there's this huge, political playing field that we can participate on.
What it's enabled young people to do is to see how they can use their talents in the areas that they love and care about, not only for their own personal and professional growth, but also for the growth of the Armenian people as well.
I saw the way the Assembly took care of us. I saw the way the Assembly organized everything and really made an effort to make us feel comfortable as interns.
They know how to deal with the logistics of getting you in an office, the housing, the activities, and they know how to pick the right mix of interns so that everything goes well for one of the greatest summers that you'll ever have.
I remember one time Sandy Cannon-Brown, who owned the company, she had to go off on a shoot, and so she left me in charge of an online video edit, which was a huge deal because an offline edit, you can mess it up. But the online edit, I had to go and sit in the big girl chair and serve the muffins, and when they came down to the question of which take do you want, this one or this one, and I'm like, this one, and I was an intern, and having that real responsibility and being accountable to my boss, these were all just first-time experiences for me, and it was pretty amazing.
I interned at the Foreign Ministry of Armenia. I was right in the middle of the Hrabarag, which is the Republic Square. I worked at the web division, so I worked on their website. I translated their news.
We had a real large group. I think there were over 20-something interns. So when we got to Georgetown, we were kind of like a pack.
We basically went all around the East Coast as a big group of friends. It felt like family.
We met a lot of Armenians like us from the diaspora, from Canada or from France or from the Middle East, and we shared our experiences and our perspectives.
People had a lot of opinions, and we had a real dialogue about politics and issues, and I really value that exposure to Armenians who are different.
One of the best things about the Armenian Assembly internship program is that you are housed with fellow Armenian students from all around the country. And the one thing you have in common is your Armenian culture and your heritage. I learned the dancing, I learned the songs, I learned some of the poems.
You can always go to Washington and do an internship and learn about government, but you wouldn't have that same perspective as you would if you do it through an Armenian organization.
It was really a continuation and a way to see that we could in fact extend that part of our life, our Armenian life, into another realm.
When I came back from Armenia, I felt like I left something there. So I did go to Armenia again this past summer. I went with a couple of friends. and we provided aid to 3 kindergartens in a rural city in Armavir. And I had the connections made in my internship that helped a lot in this project.
It heightened my interest in working with people and in being in a position to make a difference.
I remain to this day good friends with people who were in my intern class, and I've had many business connections through them as well.
After spending a summer in Washington, D.C., it gave me the political bug, and I went on to get my graduate degree in public administration and pursue an occupation in politics.